So what are we going to do here on this Zloz Hour? We have an interesting friend of mine and someone I think you just met a little while ago, even though he knows who you are.
Torry.
Torry.
Torry's amazing. He does some unbelievable leather for a lot of people. Zakk Wylde from BLS.
Yeah, his company's called Red Monkey, and he is a leather designer d'elegance. Where is Mr. Torry? Are you here, darling?
Look who I got beating on the door.
What's up, brother?
Hey, man.
Good to see you.
How you doing?
So this is Mr. Red Monkey himself, Torry Pendergrass. Pendergrass,
Howdy.
correct?
Pendergrass, yep.
Pendergrass, like Teddy Pendergrass.
Yep.
So
He's my brother.
he's his brother from another mother.
Brother from another
Brother
mother.
from another mother. I saw a great clip on you the other day with Zakk Wylde. He was
Yes.
pounding on his belt.
Well, we finally got sick of Zakk coming in and just telling everybody what to do. And so we said, you know what? Make your own denim straps. And so he said, fine. So he goes over there and had to teach him a little bit, you know, teach him how to not break the tools.
Does he actually create his own?
No, we just had him come in that day. He wanted more rivets and studs, and I think we were busy, and we said, there's the machine, there's the hammer,
Zack's
there's the
out,
setter,
man.
go to it.
He's pretty good now. He's not drinking. He hasn't had anything for almost a year now.
He smells good.
No beer.
He
Yeah,
doesn't have dirty hands.
No dirty hands. It's
No.
amazing. His beard's clean.
yeah,
I mean,
man.
actually,
And him and Barbara Ann are getting along. My little baby sister.
Love
and
it.
The
Love it.
family's doing good.
That's
And
amazing.
Zack's like a new man. And his guitar playing's better than ever.
I think it is too.
we love Zakk.
And plus, he's got a new BLS album out that I hear is doing great on
Which is
the chart.
insane.
It's actually fourth on the billboards right now.
It's
They're
number
It went
4.
gold. Well, it was. I don't know about this week, but 2 weeks ago it was fourth, and it went gold. So that's pretty damn good.
Especially in this day and age.
Exactly. No
Does
one's
anybody
selling-
look at Billboard anymore?
I do. I just like to
You
keep
do.
up with it.
Well, you don't have much life, I guess. Huh?
No, not at all.
Okay,
just
good.
with you. So.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He's also doing the Berserkers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the wrestling thing?
Now it's going to be like a summer tour with Children of the Bottom and
That's
Oh.
right after the
Are they
Ozfest is
headlining?
over.
yeah.
Are they headlining?
Yeah, it's his Berserkers.
Oh,
it's his.
You know, 'cause you got the Berserkers.
Well, I don't know who that is because I'm old school. You
Well,
know
that's
me.
Zack's, you know, he's got the patch on the. Hey, Chuck, can you bring that vest over? I'll show you, actually.
Yeah, we got the
How about the vest? Grab that vest, would you? Yeah.
I have the best one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we have our boy here, Mr. Chuck Davis.
Yeah.
That's
Who's part of
amazing.
this production here. This was probably his idea along with Jeff, who's behind the camera there and you can't see, but
And Tori, tell them how you get one of these, how you really earn one.
Well, you got to be a berserker actually
Yes.
to get a vest with the colors already done, and it all comes straight down from the man himself.
yeah. I mean,
From the dude
I've
for-
seen a lot of these reproductions and a lot of wannabe fakes, but who make, does the company make the fakes?
No, it's people.
They're not
Man,
fake.
I've seen people take their T-shirts
Uh-huh.
and cut the patch. Basically, they make their own old
Right.
school patch from a T-shirt, and they just pin it or hand sew it on the back.
Well,
of
that's
like a
pretty
leather vest.
cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but you know the Zakk Wylde BLS fans are pretty hardcore
They're
fans.
very
yeah.
hardcore.
And I guess if you can't get one of these from the man himself, you got to do what you got to do to get one. So.
well, yeah, you can get the vest from us directly. We just do the vest, and then
So you sell that vest point.
yeah, we'll sell the vest plain, and then people can go to Bravado and order the patch sets.
Oh, they say, Bravado. That Bravado Zack's merchandising company.
Yeah.
So
So they'll do the, and then they'll send in the patches to us, and we'll sew them on, and then they get their official black label leather vest.
but
Did
it's
you do
still
the
not
whole-
official though, huh?
Well, the real deal comes straight from Zakk, and then through us.
And didn't they change these? Isn't there the new style vest now?
There is.
The blue
and
jean ones?
There's, well, we got the denim, but there's a,
But do you have an old one?
I don't have, I've got the new patch, actually. This is a prototype patch. It's actually been changed now. This is actually kind of, it's the royal,
Oh, that's nice.
the black label.
Oh, he added this stuff, huh?
Yeah, and so what he's doing is actually taking a little bit. This has been changed, but you got the skull and the cross with the skull down at the bottom, and that's what he's actually rocking now, which is
Who
pretty
does
cool.
all the designs? Does Rob?
Rob does
that?
some, and then they've got some other in-house people. But
That's
Rob
Robert
does.
Visu.
I think,
Robert Visu, yeah.
what's his name? Moby's doing some too.
Is he? Yeah, I don't know.
Because he's got Adobe Illustrator now, thanks to me.
There you go.
Rob Orvisu, by the way, is a great artist.
Rob's insane.
Yeah,
Yes,
and a
he's
great guy
amazing.
too.
A great guy.
He's a great guy. I've
He
got some-
has his own clothing line, by the
Yeah.
way, which is awesome.
Yep. We
Yes.
love Rob.
Yeah.
He's actually, I don't have it here, but he's given me some the original album artwork in its infancy, like the beginning sleeve cover, like maybe just the rough outline all the way through.
That's
to
always
the
cool
final.
to see the
That's
progression,
awesome.
even
Yeah.
with a photo shoot or how something starts. Just like this is the first one we're doing, and of course we got Torry on here in the first one. I guess you guys will see the progression on future segments of this Zloz Hour.
We got the very first strap that I ever did for Zakk. He actually called me up. I was working out of a garage back in 1997 in Laurel Canyon, just a little single car garage. I was living upstairs. And
You were living there for a while,
for
right?
like 5.5 years I did it
Yeah.
out there. It was a grind. And Zakk called me up and he's like, hey, I bought some of your stuff at a store down on Sunset. My wife and I were shopping. Can you make my straps? And I'm like, yeah, come on by. So he came by with a black Mercedes, and he was on his way to Ozzy rehearsals. and
Zakk, black Mercedes.
Yeah.
Was he driving?
Yeah, he was driving. He was in patchwork, flared out bell-bottom pants.
Wow.
That was
Like-
still pre the beard, though. Wasn't it?
Pre-Black Label. This
Yeah.
was all like old, just.
Was he so little and skinny back
He was,
then?
yeah, he
Yeah,
was,
it's
yeah, no
amazing.
beard, none of that stuff. So it was pretty cool. I remember he brought in the bottle cap guitar,
Yeah, that's the Rebel.
the Rebel.
Yeah.
He brought in the Rebel and he played Crazy Train for me in the garage, and I was just
Wow.
like, dude, this is
Legendary.
sick. Legendary. I mean,
Amazing.
you know, so that was cool. That was our introduction, and then we just we became buds.
Yeah,
this was the
I
first
can't
one.
picture him driving a Mercedes, so that's what blows my mind.
I know,
Yeah.
me neither. And then it.
He wasn't the mountain man back then either.
No, he wasn't the Viking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the Viking now.
He is the
Total
Viking.
image has changed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But so this was the first one, and
How did you
this was
end
the
up with it
evolution.
back again? How come you have it?
Well, he brought it in, and it was just looking really tattered and old.
yeah, but that's how just good rock and roll shit is, like me, tattered and
Well,
old.
absolutely.
You
But I said, let's retire this, and I wanted it.
know? Okay.
Yeah.
So I said, sign it up for me, and we made some new ones. And
I actually think it
modified
looks pretty boss with
Yeah.
the sort of rusty and
I bet you do like
distressed.
this.
Hey, I want to see this Kerry King thing. Where's that death thing you got? Chucky!
Chucky,
Yes, sir.
Shut.
Aki!
Which one is it? Oh,
the
Yeah,
oh. Porcupine looking thing.
yeah, the beast.
Yeah, don't cut yourself with that. You make a
Oh
tetanus.
my.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's wicked as you, Zloz Hour.
Now, who else can you think of that would wear this but Kerry King?
Well, and who else would spend the time to actually, or waste the time to make this?
Did he make it?
No, I did.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
Freddy Krueger would wear
and
that.
Doug did, yeah. No, Kerry used to make his own
wrist
the
shit.
wrist cuffs. They were,
Dude,
I've actually been over to his house and seen them laid out, and
Which house? The one way out in Riverside?
yeah, way the hell out. I think he's
Could you
gone.
imagine if you wore that to a mosh pit?
Oh, I know, it'd be sick.
Yeah.
Well, so we did this as a joke. It was purely just a joke. It was like, let's just see what he thinks. He freaked out, and he ended up wearing it in BC Rich ads. We've got pictures. You
Those
shot
are my
him.
BC Rich
You
ads.
shot him with our Red Monkey T-shirt.
Okay, is that the one with the
Is that
close-up
the-
of his face, I think?
Is that one in the Fuck You book?
No.
He's got him with a Red Monkey shirt on. Kerry's doing his pose with the strap. He's wearing actually
That's cool.
that shirt, not the little mini-me.
Yeah, that
version.
wouldn't fit him.
That would
any-
fit Trippy.
That's what it's for.
Trippy, I love you. Thank you. Look how cool, everyone. That's awesome.
I brought that
It's for
Trippy.
Trippy the Clown.
Trippy.
We're gonna have Trippy on one of these shows too.
Love it.
So he loved the thing and
So
wore
he loved it. He wore it in a couple ads, and I thought he's never gonna wear this, and he did. And I've never seen it on stage. I don't think he would
So
go that far.
those nails, I see a lot of rust on them. Is that Kerry King sweat?
No, it's just time. This was actually a second one. The one we did for him was lined and padded and stitched and like really nicely finished. But this one we just used as a
That's pretty amazing.
How much does that thing
Oh,
weigh?
wow.
I'd be scared to put that thing on.
I try to come up with a lot of cool original things, but at the same time, you want to, as you start getting older, you want to do something that actually maybe means something. And so we've kind of found a new way to get involved with like nonprofits. We're on the tip of working with Stand Up to Cancer right now, like doing some merch for those guys and like
cool.
guitar straps.
Yeah, you gotta.
I think once you get to that point of being in a place that you can do other things,
Yeah.
that's part of living, that's part of giving back and helping other
Exactly,
people.
and it's cool. Like it's
Yeah.
really exciting for
Right.
me anyway. I'm like, wow, it's kind of something new and just different.
Well, it's
Absolutely.
good, you know. So it's good
It's
karma.
good, like you say,
Sure.
karma. Good karma.
Well, and for me, you know, like example, the bikes. Neil and I are into bikes. We ride.
Yeah, we
together.
like bikes. There's
Love motorcycles.
As a matter of fact, that's how we met. First time we met was at the Beverly Garland. Remember on the Hanson
Yeah,
Dam?
absolutely.
And you were on your
Do
little.
you buy as many as him?
I got a collection. Yeah.
He's not as sick as I am.
Okay,
though,
I
but-
don't.
I've pared it down a little bit, but
But he's got good taste in bikes.
love the bikes. So how did this come about?
You know what? Everybody's always like, Zloz, you should do a reality show. Zloz, you should do a reality show. I'm like, I don't need to do that crap. What for? Well, it'll
I
be
said that to him 5 months ago. I said, you know what, well, Jesse James, I'm not going to mention him or whatever, but he does so well, okay? And I see him he's just addictive. You want to be around him,
I'm
whether
a
he's
dickhead?
young.
Did she say I'm a?
addictive.
Did she say I'm a dickhead?
That too,
That's what
but
friends are for.
but
Yeah, I am sometimes.
You know how many people would just grasp towards him, and I think you do
Yeah.
very well in the
Hopefully the
Midwest.
females.
And
My
And the
mom
West
actually,
Coast.
she goes, he's really attractive.
Oh,
yeah.
I met your
Yeah,
folks.
she came by for a second.
the
Just
thing
my
about
mom.
Zloz is younger ladies and the older ladies like
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Just kind of got that it factor now.
Yeah, actually, little babies like me too, but they're scared of me at first, and then after about a half an hour, I see them getting closer and
Maybe
closer.
because you're a little bit loud sometimes.
Loud? Me loud?
Yeah, you loud, believe it or not.
Well, Chad Smith, who is going to be on this show in a future segment from the Chili Peppers / Chickafoot, Chad Smith said, I am the loudest voice in rock and roll. So,
yes, you are.
Okay. Well, that's because after all the shows I've been to, I'm a little bit deaf, but anyway, so this came out. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. So my friend Chuck Davis over there, who's off camera, because we don't want to crack the camera lenses, so he said, hey, so let's just do a show. I'm like, dude, I don't need to do that stuff. Why? And he'd push me and push me. I said, okay, so give me some ideas. If it gets my dick hard, then we'll try it. And if I like it, we'll try to film a few and we'll see how it goes and the response we get. And so here we are, #1 right now. So we'll see what happens and how many people out there want to see more, because we got some special guests planned for the future, like I said, Chad Smith and hopefully Michael Anthony on the same show. And then my baseball buddy, Randy Johnson, who's a world famous pitcher, he said he'd be on it. But we aren't going to talk about baseball. We're going to talk about rock and roll photography with him, because Randy's an avid rock and roll photographer. And if you go online, you can see his rock photos if you do a search, Randy Johnson's rock photos. And then we're going to have Ralph and Darren from Steel Panthers. And hopefully you guys are in tune enough to know who Steel Panthers are, one of the biggest Los Angeles
Awesome.
bands.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, you may know Metal School or Metal Shop, but now they're Steel Panthers, and they're humongous. And we have Torry on, who also is an avid rock photographer. I mean, he's a leather designer, but I see him in the photo pits at a couple rock and roll shows. As a matter of fact, we were both just shooting BLS a few weeks ago at the Roxy. So.
Yeah, for the St. Jude's
So,
show.
how
That
do
was
you-
fun. That was actually, for me to be next to Neil shooting that was an honor. I mean, I gotta say, that was pretty cool.
But we're going to wrap it up. and
Yeah, we're
this
going to
was a
wrap it
great
up. We
show,
don't want to
Torry.
bore you guys. We got to save some juice for the next episode. So.
Absolutely, and Torry, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you
So
guys.
once again, we got Torry from Red Monkey.
Thank you.
And my motorcycle brother, we have
With
Sandy
everything.
Martin, the beautiful white Sandy Martin.
Thank you. Yeah. You just call me the white girl.
The white girl. Okay, but we are gonna have a couple other surprises, like Nylon Pink with Kylie Yu and the world famous Pussycat, and we got a lot of surprises for you guys. So stay tuned.
A lot to look forward.
Adios.
Thanks.